Welcome back to the Electricians 2 channel. On the bench today we have the KLEIN 2's MM700 True RMS digital multimeter. This multimeter was released to the public in January of 2016. I've heard that, I don't know how true it is, I can't confirm it, but I've heard that they're supposed to discontinue this multimeter. That was one of the reasons why when I saw it, I purchased it, because I found it. I love to own rare items, put it like that, especially test instruments and all. And I heard that they was about to discontinue making this multimeter. Don't know how true it is, but anyway, let's look over some of the features, and we'll get back to hearing me talking after that. So I'm gonna zoom you in for a minute, and let's look at some of the features around the dial. Well, let's start from the bottom. Okay, it's rated 10 amps. What is Cat 3, 1000 volt, Cat 4, 600 volts. Okay, and let's go up, look at some of the features. All right, the off button is in the middle. Let's start from the counterclockwise at the top. They say I see volts AC, DC. That would be up here. Volts AC, DC. You get continuity, you get resistance, you get capacitance, diode, and the next one will be hertz, duty factor, low Z, AC, DC. Now, to the left, you get temperature, Celsius and Fahrenheit, microamps, AC, DC, milliamps, AC, DC, and that's the amperage measurement right there, all featured. The soft keys, let's look at that for a minute. I have a selection button right here, meaning that anything in the orange, if you want to use that measurement, you could just turn the dial to whatever selection you want it on, and hit that selection button right there. It'll bring you to that feature. Now, the 4 soft keys at the top, which is the range. Let me put it up some so you can see it, because I want you to be able to, when I turn it on, turn the backlight on for a minute. Let's start with this one, just in case it go off. The backlight, the right here, this button, the soft key is a hold button. It also works as a backlight. It's a bluish backlight, but it's very clear. Just like you see it in the camera, that's how I'm looking at it right now in person. The font, the numeric font, is nice and bold, large and bold. The bottom of the screen, they have a bar graph. They have the AC sine wave on the side right there. They have to let you know you have it in volts, and have an auto power off feature as well. Now, next to here is a min-max feature, the relative feature, and a range feature. This multimeter, it doesn't have like a non-contact voltage detector. It doesn't have a place in the back. Let me just look and see. I think for the holder, right. They have a place in the back of the multimeter right here. Let me back up some, because I'm kind of right here in the back. You can put one of these little adapter that KLEIN has with a Velcro strap and a magnet. Also, when I'm talking about magnets, KLEIN have a magnet that's one of the strongest earth magnets I've seen around. Now they have a place back here to hold your probes, your test leads probes when you're not in use. The meter itself is not a very large meter. It's not a small meter. It's a medium-sized meter. Let me back up some. It's a medium-sized meter, and I think it's a really tough meter. Just like it says, it's a tough meter. I really think if you were to drop it, everybody out here talking about 6 feet. If you were to drop it 6 feet, I really think it can handle it. I've always thought in my mind that either UEI makes KLEIN meters, or KLEIN has bought them out and started making their own meters or whatever. But This meter, it looks sort of like meter that comes from UEI. But anyway, this is a very nice meter. It has a lot of features. It's truly a electrician's meter. I will put this up against Fluke's 115, the one made by Fluke, or the 117 made by Fluke. This meter is highly accurate. It has a whole lot of features, maybe more than what the Fluke 117 or 115 has. Also, it costs the Fluke 115 17 costs about double of what this meter will cost. So if you just need a multimeter and you're not into names and what have you, this meter here gives you more bang for the buck. Now, if you're worried about names and Fluke, as far as a good meter, top of the line meter. Not saying this meter isn't top of the line, the KLEIN is top of the line, because I think it's a top of the line meter also. But the Fluke, you're going to pay for that name. You're going to pay for that status that you want as a Fluke. But if you're just looking for a multimeter that would do it all and don't break the bank, I believe this KLEIN would be it. So my recommendation, if you were to see this meter on the market, eBay or where have you, and is in good condition, the price is right, I would not pass it up at all. This meter has a whole lot of useful features on it that you can use, and it's rugged. It takes two AAA batteries, and that's nice. Instead of having those expensive batteries like double A's and what have you, just take two AAA batteries to power this meter up. You can't beat that. The test leads, they are mediocre at best. It's what you get with it's not high quality, it's not low. You can use them, but I prefer to change them out. But in this case, I just want to have these right here to show you what comes with them, the kind of meters that comes with this meter. I just prefer to change them out. But the meter itself, very, very, very good meter. So not to hold you guys up any longer, you know what to do. If this is your first time viewing this channel, I invite you to join. You can hit that. You can do that by hitting that subscribe button. And if you do that, hit that bell that's located right on the side of the word subscribe. That'll keep you in rotation of all my past videos as well as my up and coming new videos. Leave a comment, hit that share button, hit that like button. All that is in support of the channel. It won't cost you a dime. So I want to tell you guys thank you. I really do appreciate you letting me take up your time. And until we meet back here again, tell you guys to take care. Later.